Ossiam Nisjelacha, Humthult, Tanasne, Chisala Asenat, Stay Out, Neath, Xanich, Tana Elangartha. Today I want to share with you the story of Leona. Long time ago, the Creator gave the Saanich people words and teachings to live by. And for thousands of years, the Saanich people lived a happy, fulfilling life. After many years passed, some of the Saanich people forgot the Creator's teachings. He warned the Saanich people. He told them that a flood would be coming and told them that they must prepare. Some of the people prepared and some of the others didn't listen. The ones who prepared started to gather their belongings and their food and started to pack their canoes, and they also started to weave a long rope out of cedar bark, the longest rope they've ever seen. And the water started to rise, the tide started to rise, and the people got into their canoes and rose up with the water. Eventually, the water rose up so high that the only thing showing was the top of a mountain. So the people paddled in their canoes towards the mountain. Once they got to the top of the mountain, they tied off their cedar bark rope to an arbutus tree at the top of that mountain, and the waters continued to rise, even to the point where they could see the tops of the trees beneath the water. And that's where they waited out the storm. They prayed to the Creator to take pity on them. After some time passed, a crow came and landed on the front of their canoes. And he told them that the waters were going to recede. And the water started to go back down. And it looked like the land was emerging. Off in a distance, one of the Saanich people said, "Ni, kuna Saanich, look what's emerging. Look what's emerging." It looked like the land was emerging out of the water. After the waters went back down, they gathered at the top of that mountain around the coil of their cedar bark rope. And they said, "From this point on, we will call this mountain Tleono," which means place of escape, place of refuge, place of healing. And also from this point on, we will be called the Saanich people, which means the emerging people. And since that time, we've considered that mountain, Leona, to be a sacred mountain. And also we honor and recognize the arbutus tree for also saving our people, and consider it to be a sacred tree. And it's also said, if we're of a clean mind, clean spirit, we can go to the top of that mountain and we will still see that coil of cedar bark rope. And the people who were saved by that flood are the ancestors of the Saanich people today. And that's our story. Ossiam Nisjelacha.